So, guys, we're gonna be watching this YouTuber. He's pretty cool. He's like, he just makes random stuff. But this is I Love Chuck E. Cheese and
$5 classic box. Indulge in the $7 Supreme box, or try the $9 Discovery.
So I'm gonna show you another child.
Get Lux for less, only at Taco Bell.
It does great. It did 40.
Company anymore. Welcome to David Buster Jr.
Okay,
Here's
hold on.
Chucky Juice. And
Hold up, guys. I'm sorry. That's just a little trailer.
hey, so I didn't think I was gonna make a sequel to this, but here we are.
This is a second.
So as you may have heard, Chuck E. Cheese is not gonna use DVDs anymore. They're gonna use this whole digital system through their Wi-Fi to run the shows. Unfortunately, this affects not only Studio C, but it also affects their dance floors. But it only affects older models, so 2018 to 2020. Still, dance floors are bad. If you don't have a functioning dance floor, what's the point of 2.0? Oh yeah, let's go into Chuck E. Cheese's and watch the wall TV in the table room with the bootleg Sesame Street. Do these dance floors even have random mode? I don't know. I know animatronics have random mode.
What the
How
heck?
do you add random mode to a dance floor? What is it, just default friggin' Windows 98 wallpaper stuff? Like, come on, man. This is a bad idea. Now, I talked to a friend of mine, and he said, to this point, they are profitable again, so they're their own company, which I thought they were still owned by other companies. But still, they lost a lot through this process, and yet they're still appealing to a younger demographic and blaming them for not watching the shows. And then we lost the last rocker stage. We lost Chucky's house. The thing about the rocker stage, though, is they salvaged it, so they didn't destroy it. But still, Chucky was evicted from his house. And the worst part is, every time a stage is removed, guess what's left behind? A wall with a TV on it. Just to remind you, yeah, we removed the stages. Here's what's left. Enjoy bootleg Sesame Street and Kids Bop. What's next? Are they not going to be sponsored by a drink company anymore? Welcome to David Buster's Jr. Here's Chucky Juice. And don't get me started on Bella Bunny. She doesn't need to be in the cast. Instead, why don't you bring back the Pizza Time characters, huh? Literally, Dolly Dimples would have a piano segment with Munch. That's how puppets could work. But no, we'd rather have a rabbit. And it has nothing to do with her ethnicity. I didn't even know she had an ethnicity. I thought she was just a shoo-in like the friggin' girl in Fairly Odd Parents when the show almost died off. Oh wait, they got rebooted. But it still sucks because it's live action. And it's not only Studio C and the dance floors, it's Circles of Light. So stages without the bot and stages with the bot are not going to work. What was your plan here? The only bright side of this is that 3-stage characters and cybers will still work. But even then, you're probably gonna have regular employees perceive that as, oh yeah, shows in general won't work. What Studio C? I think it's this stage, even though it's a
I'll be like,
frickin'
you idiots!
Let's turn it off. How is 2.0 even successful if it's only quote-unquote successful when they boosted the prices on the menu for those locations specifically, and now a lot of them aren't gonna have a functioning dance floor. It's gonna cost you more to replace it. You walk in and it looks like it's one of those bowling alley party rooms. Here's a mouse that we don't advertise a lot of, and his face is on our building without eyebrows. Have fun! And don't get me started on their advertising. Oh, they don't have an animated Chucky anymore. If they're profitable, they should be able to afford an animated Chucky in the commercials. But nope. Just some animated PNGs and some random woman voice who's telling you to come to their store. Well, that's part 2 of my rant. Surely more stuff's gonna go down. I don't know how it can get worse.
Okay, we're watching third. I'm gonna be watching the first. Hold up.
If it's not the freshest meals, the friendliest service, the finest deals, and the best of fresh.
I didn't expect to make a follow-up video to the first 3 rants I've done, but here we are, and oh my goodness, they finally did something right. Like, seriously, Northridge keeping the stage and having a dance floor.
That's what we've been waiting for!
Why weren't other regular customers complaining about the other locations? We would have saved so many stages if that's all it took. But I digress. I highly doubt this will apply to future locations.
So, feature.
Ow. On the bright
Feature
side,
us,
at least some stages are being salvaged by none other than corporate. Also, can you give this friggin' Chucky eyebrows? It looks so ew. Also, I'd like to point out, I went to Pineville recently, and oh my god, just 10 minutes of Kids Bop. I'm not even exaggerating. Ask someone who works at a Chuck E. Cheese, and they'll tell you. Their pizza's good, though. That's worth going for. Don't you dare lay a finger on Pineville's free stage, corporate, even though you probably will. Also, Bella's walk around looks like Bonnie from Toy Story 3. And let's talk about the songs. Corporate, stop pushing Matt Daniel to write these songs in 5 minutes. Give the man time. You're working him so hard. And don't you dare say anything bad about Wash the Bus. That song should be on Now That's What I Call Music 2023. Give that song an Emmy and make a movie out of that. Oh, I just had chest pains because I'm so enthusiastic. Literally, I've ranted about everything basically. Why would people expect another one of these? Now, if you don't mind, me and the fruitcake dog would like to perform a little song.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, what's the next? Okay, I think that's a few. That's it. Oh wait, this is over. This is gonna be the last rant.
Cheeses. They announced they were getting rid of the animatronics a few years back in favor of a dance floor. Well, even they can mess that up because the animatronics are being replaced with a TV. No, not a dance floor. Not a light show. A TV. First of all,
what the
how do you mess up a remodel that's already bad? And why replace animatronics with a TV? Like, I can't even process this. And the best part is that they're blaming your kids for not watching the show. They're saying the characters and the animatronics have become the sideshow. Well, gee, I wonder why.
Why?
Oh wait, I know! It's because you've been cutting corners for years! Now, I'm not gonna focus on the 80s and 90s, you know, when Showbiz acquired the rights at first and removed the cabarets. Which I guess that can be on the list, but it was until the mid-2000s that they got rid of the curtains. There's even a clip from the show. Please take a listen.
Well, folks, it's been great singing for you.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, and we're gonna take a break now.
So why don't you go play some games and have a good time?
And if you see us up here just milling around, don't worry. We're just wasting time until we get to sing for you again.
Pathetic, am I right? Second, they stopped dimming the lights. Oh, wow, as if the show wasn't bad already without curtains. And all of it had to lead to the redesign of the monstrosity we see today that looks like Biggie Cheese's rejected cousin. And now we move on to present day, when they announced a few years back, I guess that's the past, when they announced 2.0. Now, you would
abominations and abominations
make everything
crap.
look nicer, like an actual restaurant. That is until you see that they were putting in a dance floor.
This is not
Of removing the animatronic.
This is not a Chuck E. Cheese. This is just Dave and Buster's Jr. Welcome to Dave and Buster's today. Here's a rat that we don't advertise a lot. Anyways, we're not going to watch the full video. That's it for today's video. Eat your cheesy bread. Also like and subscribe. Cheesy bread.